next run.
This is not Emirates game. He's not a blocker. Wants to play shots here in the power play.
Ooh, just changing his mind at the last moment.
बेटी को है
आप उठ रहा है
और हम चाहते हैं ये रिश्ता यूं ही बना रहे.
तो देर
কার কার খেলা চলে ভাই? বরিশালের কি ইয়া কি কোড কি? বিবি। আর চিটাঙের CWV। CHV সামাকন। শালা মাইনসে দেয় কেমনে? শালা আমি কতক্ষণ ধরে ট্রাই করতেছি, পারি না, লাইভই হয় না। আবার তোর কি হলো? শালার পো। तेरी माँ की आँख। দিছে আবার ব্লক করে। তো ব্লক করে কে বুঝি না দেখছি। এত কপিরাইট ধরে কে? এত কপিরাইট দিলে পোলা পানে দেখায় কেন? কপিরাইট ধরে না। কত সুন্দর দেখা যায়। নাহলে লাগবে। সিরিয়াস ভেরি মাচ। Not speed. সাউন্ড দিয়ে গেছে। আমারটা একজনও দেখে না। ধুর, বাল। কত সুন্দর দেখবে রে। খাউন দিয়ে গেছে ভাই, খাউন খেলায়।
Along with his captain. There's know that it's going to be emphatic. They've got to keep at it. Just can't afford to relax. I think they want to finish it off very, very quickly. And they've got Shoaib Malik in just to do that.
Bode well for their net run rate for the Vikings. Knock over the opposition for a low score once you've posted 185.
Oh, turn and bounce. What about that then?
Good luck with that, TP. Flight. Oh, liking this. Win the toss, back first, post 185, and then it's going like that off the straight.
Extraordinary. You haven't seen that ball turn so much. Even when a leggy was operating. That was... Oh, chopped it on! Goodness gracious, what's going on here? Little bit of turn, ball keeping low. He's trying to whack it away, inside edge, bottom part of the bat, straight to the stumps. Another one bites the dust.
Absolute carnage here in Chitters. Courtesy of the Vikings. Inflicting more pain. First one turned and bounced, and there the feet don't really go anywhere from Pereira. Champion song booming out around the chat. He's gone for a duck. And the sixth one down now. 37.
The debutant, and now Haq comes in, right-handed batsman. This young man faced with a crisis for his team. And look at the fielding. There's a slip and a leg slip for Shoaib Malik. Pressure on. I'd like to see a couple more in his peripheral vision, just to put the pressure on.
Throw a couple of guys under the helmet. Silly short leg, mid-off.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, here we go. Shoaib Malik. Well, he'll be relieved with getting back.
অনেক গরম। বাইরে আরেক কাপ চা
Why so logic and physics? If only we could isolate the gene. Can you imagine the possibilities?
Watch NBA every morning live and exclusive on Sony 6, Sony 6 HD, and Sony Live.
That target looks so distant. Almost as far to Borishal as it is from Chittagong. Very distant. And it's not looking as if they're going to get to that target of reaching Borishal at all. This man has bowled, this young man has bowled exceedingly well. A lot of pace in his first over. Oh, that should be close. Big appeal, and up goes the finger. Brilliant delivery, that Yorker length just tailing in, and I think he's got him in front.
Or has he hit it? I think Ryan Emmett feels maybe did he jam down on it, the base of the blade, but it certainly looked adjacent. It was going to crash into the poles. Here we go. No, I reckon you say, well, sorry, buddy, that's going to rip out leg stump. Very full, on the crease. Great appeal from the Vikings. And it's the 7th one down now, courtesy of Tuscan Ahmed. Joy for everyone to behold if you love the Vikings. Emirates out for 6. It's 39 for 7 now.
Well, this guy, Tajul Islam, walking in, will feel the pressure. Left-handed batsman, keep on repeating, at a time of crisis, at a time when they're looking down the barrel of the Chittagong gun. Oh dear, just a reminder that lowest total has been 44 in this BPL 2016. All BPLs for that matter. They've still got another 5 runs to overtake that. This guy has bowled with a lot of heart.
Yeah, on that evidence. And Rayad Emirates just lifts the blade. Cheeky Rayad. I think he hit that.
Oh, reaching for that. He's been signalled wide.
Excitement and adrenaline pumping for Tuskers. Get in another good sand shoe crusher, because this was a beaut. But it crashed into the leg stump for sure. And look at Rayad, what's right with the bat? Oh no, look, I hit that. No, you didn't, buddy.
Yeah, they showed the bat to the umpire, it didn't work. And look at the elation among the Chittagong players. Pretty emphatic with the batting, now with the bowling. Oh, just managed to get some bat on ball.
Straight is the order of the evening now from Tuscan Ahmed. If he wants to get a nice little bag here. Nice and full, nice and straight.
And nice and quick. Last one, 138. Mostly getting in the 140s. thinking of in his angle. Yes, he is. He's going to come around to the left-hander. Wise option.
Wants to have a good look at those poles. Angle it back in slightly to Tigel. As you say, Shammers, crank it up a gear.
Oh, he did everything to get a touch to that. Just missed.
Tasty. Speed gun saying 146. Yeah, full back end of a length and half leaving it, half wanting to play it. Bottom edge onto the poles looked likely.
A better batsman might have got a touch to that. But it passed him before you knew, and the bat was down late. Oh, is in his stomach, Tajul Islam with the Taskin Ahmed all charged up. The ball doing a bit. A slip waiting for a little bit of a nibble. Oh, he's missed it again. 141 Ks.
Yeah, I can concur with Taskin Ahmed coming round, the left-hander. Tigel, tail ender. I think he batted 11 the other day. They got romped over by the Titans. So, hasn't gone well for the Double Bs on the road. Their road trip, head of the gong. One to forget.
He's marshalling his troops well. Didn't have to work too hard. Everything's falling into place. The batsman on a regular procession to and from the pavilion. Oh, he got an extra, a Chinese cut, but there is some protection. Shoaib Malik gathers and restricts them to just that single.
You're laughing about that, and he is with Tamim at the moment. Tigel Islam. The way the night's been going, they're going smashing into the stumps. The fortune. And it's underway.
It's good to see his holding the seam upright. We've seen in the past to get a good grip in the latter part of the evening. They're all going for the cross seam ball and holding it across the seam, but he's quite prepared to have the two fingers across the two sides of the seam and try to get some movement off of the seam and also a nip in the air. Chops it away straight to the fielder. That's the end of the 9th over. It's 42 for 7.
It's not football, it's war in the La Liga Santander weekend battles. Live and exclusive on 6 and 6 HD.
ওটা আর্নিংটা তো বুঝতেছি না কাহিনী এখন আর্নিং
A very demoralized skipper, Mushfiqur Rahim there. Understandably not happy with the situation. A lot of thinking, a lot of rebuilding, lot of work to be done by the think tank to come back from such a setback. But smiles on the faces of the Chittagong Vikings players. Exactly the opposite emotions, understandably so, from the Borichal Bulls players. But retrieves anything that you can from it. Take something out of it. When the bowling, they didn't manage to stem the tide early on, but then got clobbered around the ground. And now, a fall of wickets right from the start has really pegged them back. Slip and a leg slip. It's that.
Now see if Shoaib Malik and get young Inamal through the gate. We want to get it The right line and that lovely bit of flight with the right arm angle, because we've seen it go off the straight. Slipping a leg slip, and can he get the line right here? Show it.
Bit on the short side, and that only enables the batsman to rock back. Ample time, even if there was any turn, there wasn't enough to go for it. On a different occasion, that would have gone for 4. Down the line is once. Well, it's up in the air, spawned it up, but he's struck it truly. Wow, what a great strike under duress.
Good on you, young man. Gives it some air. Give it some Humpty. Oh, yeah, it's a big bit of flight. Shoaib Malik. Struck and met. Beautiful.
Spoils his figures, doesn't it? The 50 has come up in the meantime. They've crossed the lowest total. That's at least some solace down the leg side. Missing by miles. Hands on head. No real appeal. There's 2 options. Down the line, little bit of turn, grip. Turn enough to take it to the leg slip. One that holds its line goes to orthodox slip. Yeah, but he's bowling it too short. Needs to pitch it further up to the batsman. Give it a little bit of air to extract some purchase out of this wicket.
One ball remaining before the 10th. Shoaib, knock over Tajul. Slip in. 7 in the hut already.
Hello. That's bold. That's very good from Tajul. Not going to die wondering. 13 of that Shoaib Malik over. After 10, it's 55 for 7, and we should be getting a signal from the umpire. Ranmo Martinez says it's time for the strategic timeout. 55 for 7.
Hi.
What?
When did I?
Rivalries resume for the El Clásico. It's not football, it's war. FC Barcelona versus Real Madrid, Saturday, December 3rd, 8:45 p.m. live and exclusive on 6 and Sony ESPN.
The biggest battle in football is on the horizon, and the journey was long and hard. Here, challenges were met with rising determination. The many twists and turns were faced with inspiration. Here, arch rivals have battled at every step, because this road needs to go. Catch the defining moments of the season so far from 2 of the biggest clubs on the planet, FC Barcelona. और 25 नवंबर दोपहर 12:55 से लाइव। और बरिसाल बुल्स वर्सेस खुलना टाइटंस शुक्रवार 25 नवंबर शाम 5:40 से लाइव सिर्फ 6 और 6 HD पर। The biggest battle in football is on the horizon, and the journey was long and hard. Here, challenges were met with rising determination. The many twists and turns were faced with inspiration. Here, arch rivals have battled at every step, because this road needs to go. Catch the defining moments of the season so far from two of the biggest clubs on the planet.
We live. Los Angeles Lakers face off against Oklahoma City Thunder tomorrow 9 a.m. Catch the live NBA action on 6 and 6 HD.
It's not football, it's war in the La Liga Santander weekend battles. Live and exclusive on 6 and 6 HD.
NFL. Indianapolis Colts versus Pittsburgh Steelers. Friday, November 25th, 7 a.m. Live on Sony ESPN and Sony ESPN HD.
You're watching 6. That's his happiest day in Bangladesh Premier League. Tamim Iqbal, the captain of Chittagong Vikings. He's got the Bulls exactly where any team would want them to be. Opposition outplayed completely. Still require 131 of 60, but that's not important. That's not it. They've got just 3 wickets in hand. Bulls are 7 down for 55 in the 10 overs.
In the knockout stages, which are looming large.
Tuskin's bowling quick today. Bowled 146. He's bowling
about to make it
in and out of that
victories. They've not been entirely
zone, and he's making it even more difficult for the tailenders.
A bad challenge. Bragantha will bring another yellow card here.
3 wickets to go. 131 runs for the Parashal Bulls, 3 for the Viking. He practiced that shot just previous to Tuskin bowling that ball, and he gets the outside edge. Lucky it hasn't gone to hand.
Don't know if the idea is right at that pace. Wouldn't you want to ball into the stumps to the tailenders? Bowling 145 clicks. Ball into the stumps.
Ball pounces. Make him feel uncomfortable. You picked up 7 wickets and then bowl at the stumps.
They're already uncomfortable at 59 for 7.
Tell you what, you get a few bounces, those feet are not moving, and you get it nice and full and straight and knock over the timber.
The age-old trick.
Back into the area, but
let's see if it works. He's bowled one short. He's getting another guy to accompany in the slip cordon.
The danger
going to pitch it up now. Is that what you want?
Got booked, he'd miss a knockout
2 slips. Find the outside edge. Go on the bouncer.
There may have been tactics involved there in that booking. There may not have been.
Oh, that's more like it. Into the stumps. Regulation edge. Run out. Possible. Well, everything's happening.
Central defender, or can play left back as well.
Manages to squeeze a single.
And his debut against Legia on match day 2. Back in the side today.
Angled it. Just straightens off the seam, finds the outside edge. He's almost guided it there. But just bounced short of Dwayne Smith.
This game
looks
over as a contest now.
Really a run out as well.
Sporting gave it a go in the second half after a toothless first 45 minutes.
Yeah, he's out of the second slip, Smith. Got a bad bounce. Still got 1 slip for the left-hander. Islam, 5 of 5. And he's there, trying to give company to his partner, whatever's left of Parashal Bulls. Yeah, that's more like it. Into the stumps. Late to take off. Singles there. Smith's not in any hurry.
Faisal Islam, he'll play shots.
Get into the stumps. Regulation edge. Run out.
Stumps
Possible. Well, everything's happening.
Yeah, he'll play shots, and at 61 for 7. Nothing more you can do, really. Try and get your lower order some confidence, some time out in the middle. Get a few out the middle of the bat. Get a couple of sixes. Second slip back in now. For Enamo.
Short ball again. You will attempt everything that you bowl at him. He's in that mood. Got two fielders, third man. And you've got very wide gullies right in the deep. They're waiting for this shot. It will fall right in their lap. Tough bounce for the keepers. Get the ball on the half volley.
Maybe thoughts get the spinner on, get a leg spinner on, to toss it up, see if they go after it. Maybe get a top edge and really finish off this innings pretty quick. Right now, touched him. He's bowled well, 2 for 15. He's got one ball into his third. And a little spinner on. The tail enders, they always love a spinner.
Nice looking drive. Spines fielder, Tamim there. End of the over. 11 gone, 61 for 7. Tamim Iqbal has turned to the man who's created a lot of destruction in the past few days. First with the bat, day before yesterday and last night, and now today with the ball. Have a look at that. 3 for 6. Can he wrap it up? Can he send one of them back to the dugout? Pulls that one. He's found the gap or not? But did well to get it down there. 2 runs.
Toss it up, Nabi. Toss it up. He got some turn. On occasion, a little flatter through the air. Incredible figures in that power play. 3 for 6. Need 2 overs. Broke the back of the Barsal Bulls.
Can he get a 4th one here? Oh. Gets a single again. It's good against the left-handers. Now he's got Inamur. Ball over the wicket now to the right-hander.
Toss it up, Sakinda. Get some snow on it.
Yeah, let's send someone down there.
Where's Danny? Danny?
Yeah, no, I know the idea is right. You want the tail ender to fall prey to that. Probably want him to come out. If he hits, probably give a catch. Misses. Stopped. Yeah. He's too flat for Ed's liking.
He got fantastic figures already. 3 for 9. Okay, if you go for 1 more or 2 fours. If you pick up the wicket. And also the mindset of these 2 batters. Are they going to try and go for it? They're going to some shots, or they're just going to block it out.
Don't know if he enjoys as much bowling to the right-handers. This time he tosses it up, and he's been punished for it. Now what? 6.
Give him another one. See if he can be equal to the task.